It was a six-hitting masterclass on exhibition today here at the Niranjan Shah Stadium in Rajkot as a young Yashasvi Jaiswal went absolutely berserk. We saw signs of it yesterday before he kind of retired hurt close to the stumps, but today was a different beast on exhibition as he took the English bowlers on, and there was one James Anderson who felt the maximum heat of it. I'll just take your memory back to the Vizag test where Yashasvi Jaiswal was brilliant again. He scored first of his double hundred in the series, second one coming in this game. But James Anderson dismissed him in both the innings of that test match. Bowled around 76 deliveries to the young left-hander, and he could score only 20 runs and just one boundary. Anderson clearly had the better of him in that game as Jaiswal kind of had a very watchful, cautious and safe approach versus the experienced English seamer who has been plying his trade in test cricket for more than 2 decades now. But this game, Yashasvi Jaiswal was man on a mission. He wanted to teach James Anderson a lesson, and that showed in his approach very early in the first innings. He got out early to Mark Wood, but the 9 Anderson deliveries he placed, he managed to hit 2 beautiful boundaries, and looked very positive from get-go. Now cut to the second innings, James Anderson probably somewhere around the 25th over is bowling to Yashasvi Jaiswal. Yashasvi Jaiswal hits him for a 6, follows it up with a couple of boundaries, and this kid looks like he's here to dominate. Now he retires out, he hits Tom Hartley all over the park, Rehan Ahmed all over the park, but score was yet to be settled with James Anderson, and it was well and truly settled today as somewhere around the 84th or 85th over mark, James Anderson 3 consecutive sixes followed by a double, 20 runs in the over. Yashasvi Jaiswal hits James Anderson for 20 runs in an over. When was the last time it actually happened in an Anderson over? Back in 2013 when George Bailey did that at the Waka. 11 years later, there's a Yashasvi Jaiswal who we are going to see so much in the future. I can literally say that he's here to like boss international cricket right now across formats. The kind of composure he shows in the middle, the way he approaches his innings, the way he builds his innings. And there were a hell lot of records which he broke today. 12 sixes in innings. That's like joint most, start from the time test cricket was being played. A certain Wasim Akram, we all know him for his bowling exploits, but he did that in a single test innings when he hit 12 sixes. Yashasvi Jaiswal's 22 6 tallies, already the most sixes hit by a batter in a test series. He overtook, I think if I'm not wrong, Rohit Sharma's tally. Rohit managed that in that series against South Africa. So Yashasvi Jaiswal is sitting right at top there. And his 500 run aggregate in the series going on, he's sitting at 545, so that's like well and truly above what Saurav Ganguly did in that home series against Pakistan back in 2007. So he's the left-hander with most number of runs, and now he's like in touching distance of Gavaskar's 700 plus aggregates in those 2 series which we all remember, which came back in the day. So Yashasvi Jaiswal is like scoring runs for fun and like dominating and rewriting record books like he has been doing over the years in the Maidans of Mumbai, in the age group circuit for Mumbai, for India at the age group level, and then now doing it here at the biggest stage of them all, test cricket. It can't get bigger than this for him, for the youngster who's just 7 test old right now, has already hit 2 double hundreds, 100, and all 300s have been in excess of 150. So there is no Indian batter who has converted his first 300s into 150 plus totals. There are only 3 Indian batters who have managed to hit double hundreds in back-to-back test matches. There are only 3 Indian batters who have managed to hit more than 1 double hundred in a single test series. So these numbers are phenomenal. His start is phenomenal, and he would hope, and everyone around the country would hope, that he continues in similar fashion, because he gave baseball a lesson, a taste of their own medicine. And James Anderson at 41 is not going to forget the hammering which he received from a youngster who's still finding his feet in international cricket. 7 tests is not a long journey in the whites. It's not a big sample size to look into, but still so early in his career, he's bossing the best in the business. He's bossing someone who made his test debut when Yashasvi Jaiswal was close to 18 months old. So that's Jaiswal is coming a long way. He's taking giant strides forward in Test cricket for the Indian cricket team. He's already put them in a very commanding position in the Test match and kind of taken the game, literally batted England out of the contest and has delivered a blow which will be remembered for the rest of the series. This Yashasvi Jaiswal double hundred is a double hundred of authority, is a double hundred of domination, and a double hundred which will be remembered for a long time. So you keep watching Cricket Next because we'll continue to bring all the reports from ground zero from here in Rajkot. We hope the match ends soon. India take a 2-0 lead and action will then move to Ranchi where we'll join you again. So till then, keep watching Cricket Next because we'll make sure that you don't miss a ball, you don't miss a beat.